I'm giving you permission. Take me out, Martini and Melody. Do it. Martini did it. Guys, I have brand new merch available on my merch store. The link is in the description below, so make sure to grab it while you can before we change it out. Hi guys, and welcome back to the next and last episode of X Life. So this is my finale episode, my finished symphony, the end of an era. And like I said last episode, this episode is basically just going to be me killing myself multiple different ways to use up my lives. So as you tell, I have 6 little purple hearts down there, and that means I have 4 more deaths to do. Now there have been a few things throughout this series that I've either not died to, that no one in the server has died to, or ways that I've maybe thought about wanting to die to. And that is what we're going to do today. Now, in my inventory, I have 4 little methods. I have scaffolding with an anvil, because I don't think I've ever, like, actively been crushed by an anvil. Like, I know Joel did that for his killing people at the guillotine, but, like, me personally, I don't think I've ever been killed by an anvil, so wanted to try it out. We have a wind staff, which is how I nearly accidentally killed Catherine that one time and thought, you know what? Nearly killed her. May as well kill me. One of the other ways isn't actually in here. The other way I want to die is in there. I feel like it's about time I went swimming with Bubbles. You know, I've just not done it. I've never went swimming with Bubbles. I know that's how I killed CPK, but like I've never went swimming with Bubbles. So like I feel like I should. And then to round it all off, I gathered myself a piece of lava moss, which if any of you remember is actually how I died first. That was my first death in the server all those many moons ago, was by lava moss. And I thought it could be quite poetic to go out in the same way I died first. So let's start us off by swimming with Bubbles. I think Bubbles is a good one to start with. So if we head up to the very tip top there, because I've put in a little trapdoor so I can easily dive in. We'll just swim up this waterfall. I'm trying to not use my flight ring if I don't need to today, just because I want to like run around and explore the different areas of my house and building before I don't have it anymore. So we're going to take off all our armor. We're going to open this and we're going to jump in to see Bubbles. This is going to end in a death and I'm ready for it. Bubbles. Hi, Bubbles. Hi. You missed me. No, you didn't. You got me now. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. I didn't think it would be that quick. 4 lives left. You know, I knew Bubbles would kill me. I did not think he would kill me that quickly. That was jarring. That was intense. Also, why is there a villager up? You know, I don't care. So, second death I want to do is going to be scaffolding with an anvil. Now, I have scaffolding here, and let's find a nice place. The picnic blanket. This would be a cute little place to be murdered by an anvil. So I'm just going to stack these up until it don't let me stack no more. Okay, this should be tall enough. Like, look at this. This is insane. Pop down an anvil. My flight ring on, I'll just fall all the way down here, and then we just want to basically get under here and punch, and when this all goes, the anvil will fall. Here it comes, 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 here it comes. Oh, that hurt. We're on like green teal hearts. Cute. Okay, next death is going to be Wind Staff, and I think we're going to head over to the Coven Sanctuary for that one, because what better place to do magic? Okay, we are here in the Coven Sanctuary. There's my Coven Island. Super cute. I actually really like this tiny house. It was super impractical. Like, it is very much one of those houses that is built purely for aesthetics, because if we have a look on the inside, downstairs is 3 blocks by 1, and upstairs is 3 blocks by 5. Like, it is the tiniest of tiny houses. I had to, like, put an underground bit just to try and give some space for it, but it was totsy. Purely aesthetic, not practical to live in. Oh, I see someone's blown up the Donkey Jeremy, or like at least covered it a little bit in TNT. Love that. So let's get in here. We're gonna grab our wind staff. Now the wind staff, if I put it there, you see it makes a little tornado and it pulls you in and whatnot. But I think if I spam click it a few times, it will do me a murder, or at least it nearly did Catherine. So if I just go click, 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 stand in it. Why is it not doing me a murder like it did Catherine? Maybe it doesn't work on me. How else do I die by magic? All it seems to be doing is like drafting me around a little bit. I think none of the staffs actually work for like killing yourself. They physically won't do it. So we're going to need to go to plan B. Now you may be wondering, Scott, what is plan B? And plan B is another way that I killed people on the server. Not necessarily intentionally, but like byproduct of my gift ended in death. Crabs. So we're gonna head home and we're gonna run over here and go across our bridge. And over here we have the turtles, but over here we have the crabs. We have Cindy, Carl, and Crispy. As Cindy just proved, they hurt. So we're just gonna jump into the middle. Ow, 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 ow. I feel like it's only fair I eventually go out the way that I also killed other people. There we go. 2 lives remain. I am also realizing I very much miscounted how many deaths I would need because I actually had 5 lives, not 4. But like I've said on multiple occasions, I'm gay, I'm not good at maths. Now, I also, before I end off, I want to have a look at the graveyard. Now, Jimmy built a little graveyard here called the 10 Heart Clubhouse. It's got all the gravestones of all the players. We've got CPK, Joey, Gamerberry, Quig, Mika, Jem, Catherine, me, Lizzie, Joel, Jimmy. This is where we need to end up. As you can tell, Jack's is already set up. He's got some flowers around it. Mine is here. And honestly, what a better place than to do my final death would be the lava moss at my gravestone. So I'm gonna just pop that in there for later because I still have 2 more deaths to do. Also, look at my Scott's Sew and Stitch boutique. Let's get a nice aerial view of Spawn for one last time, for all time's sake. There's the red funeral that we had last episode. We have the 2 Heart Clubhouse that me, Catherine, and Jimmy built. My boutique, my wool shop. This was one of my favorite builds that I've ever done. This was a very cute build. I also have my wood shop, which is super cute. The cat cafe, which was once the courthouse where we had a court case. I was the judge. The Halloween scavenger hunt I built to do with Jimmy. It was such a cute spawn. All the builds are so different and they're all so close together and cute and cozy and it just looks so full. I love it. Speaking of which, my area is also super cute and I think we should have a little fly around, say bye to things before we die accidentally or whatever. We've got the dock here. Now we had Diamond Designs build us 2 ships for it. We have the lighthouse in the flower field, which was one of my first big projects on the server. We have the 2 little islands with the rainbow bridge. Over here we have Pokey, our little panda, and our modded Minecraft animals. We have our house and our little stable, our little cherry blossom garden with the little lake with the Kardashians. Hey Kendall, hey Kim. We have our private greenhouse where we have access to all the different flowers in Lizzie's mod. Over this bridge we have the art museum, which we definitely need to have one more look around. Some of my favorite art that I got in this series is in here. Honestly, I think that's one of my favorite things about this series was just the sheer amount of fan art and creativity that you all gave. Like, look at this. How? What? This is insane. The fact that so many of you did such amazing art for this series really, really warms my heart. I got to feature so much cool art in the art museum, but I also got to feature so much cool art just in the videos. It really did make my heart so warm. The fact that so many of you had spent so much of your amazing talent to draw me or draw things related to the series was insane. We had the little art couch in the living room, the first piece of art. This was a very cute house as well. I really liked this. The storage area was super small, but it was like really organized and compact. We had my first armor that I made, my obsidian armor, which actually I need to grab an armor stand. We're gonna pop it here next to our bed and we're gonna pop it on the armor stand. My nether star armor served me so well in this series. Trust me, without it, this episode would have happened a long time ago because I would have died way more. And then we only have one more area really to look at for my house. Obviously we had the rings on the mountain, my ender area with the bullfrog things, and then we have the dinosaur hole in the back. But we also have the thing that I always say I'm never going to do in series and then do it every time, the zoo. We have our little honey badgers in here, got our goats, the bear enclosure over here, our reindeer and deer enclosure over here. We have our little pheasant enclosure, our squirrel enclosure, the enclosure that was for Willow before she became my familiar, and finally our meese enclosure. And this one was such a pain. The amount of times they would just charge off the edge and attempt to murder me was far too high. But I think it's about time I probably let them actually do it. I know they've been dying for it, so come on, you angry meese. I know you want to. There we go. Melody, do it. I'm giving you permission. Take me out, Martini and Melody. Do it. Martini did it. And here we are, 10 hearts. Jimmy has 10 hearts. I have 10 hearts. Lizzie has 10 hearts. Joel has 10 hearts. Callum has 10 hearts. So many of us so close to death. But I am not ending this series with 10. I'm ending this series with none. We have made our preparations, we have said our goodbyes, we have had a look around everything we've accomplished this series, and this has been one of my favourite series I've ever made. But now it is time to head over to our graveyard and get ourselves tucked into our grave. So when I walk forward, I will land onto the lava moss. I will burn to death like I did that very first death on X-Life. It's poetic. But I just want to say thank you all so much for the amazing support we've had in this series. It has been one of my favourite series we've ever done, and it feels like that was very much reciprocated by all of you. If you enjoyed the series, comment down below what your favourite part of the series was. Was it the Jeremyism Coven stuff? Was it me killing everyone? Was it something from early on in the series? Let me know in the comment section down below. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Hit the like button. I would love it if the finale of X-Life became the most liked X-Life video we've ever done. But with that out the way, let's die. We're gonna go in 3, 2, 1, go.